Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is March the 17th, 2018. Strong hand, long-term thinking, unconfiscatable. And so I'm in Punta Del Este in Uruguay. My hair is a mess. I really need to take a shower. I've been outside today. I've run around. I just wanted to show you guys, what traveling is all about there. I think I'm the only American down here right now. I guess that's the Atlantic out there. Anyway, so let's jump right into this. Check out the, oh God. Did the broadcast just jam up there? I think, oh God. Okay, there we go. We just had a little bit of technical difficulty. Guys in the chat, you guys have strong hands. Tell me what's going on. 21 million is over there, and I'm going to link to 21 million's consultancy below. Right now, I haven't updated the links because I wanted to get this show on before the sun went down. Okay, let's see if everyone can hear me. Okay, I'm back. Everybody, Punta Del Este. Yes, hopefully we won't have any issues. So I'm going to be in Buenos Aires starting tomorrow. So I'll be there the 18th, 19th, and 20th. If you want to hang out there. Let's just jump right into this. I want everyone to check out yesterday's show. This Week in Bitcoin was really a great show. It marked the year anniversary of the greatest This Week in Bitcoin ever, where everyone got scared a year ago and we all got our strong hands. And I linked to that classic show below also. Now I got to if you're watching this live, I have to update the links. If you're watching this tape, the links will be updated by the time you see this. But do check out yesterday's very special This Week in Bitcoin. And also check out last Sunday's show where I talked about South Africa and how Bitcoin's related. Check out below. If you're in the chat right now, I'll do the super chat. I can answer your questions. This is going to be a really laid-back show. I'm going to be in Denver on the 25th of April, World Crypto Network event. Check it out. So Planet Musk vlog. He is a guy who comments on my videos, and he checked out that This Week in Bitcoin from a year ago. He said, hold up, let me pause at 52 minutes. Did he say the smart money got out at $1,200? Laugh out loud. Not feeling so smart now, are ya? A year later, and BTC is crashing down to 8,000. So again, a year ago, it was supposedly the end of the world at 1,200. And now we look back and see how funny that looks. And I don't even like to talk about the price in dollars because I only value my wealth in Bitcoin. But for those of you panicking about dollar value, you should watch that video. By the way, I like traveling. My recommendation for everyone is to travel alone. I'm obviously traveling with my cousin for this small part of the trip. And it's just, we want to do different things. And it's hard to coordinate everything. My God. So I love to travel alone. And it shows that you're really an independent person if you're able to travel alone. And if you're not, whatever, you have a wife, you have to do what she says to do. I guess you got to do that. But man, there's some people who don't want to travel alone because I can't be alone. I can't be. It is the best thing in the world, guys. You truly have a strong hand and you can pound that like button if you can travel around this world alone. And that's the only way I can travel, man. Seriously. If to have someone else with me just for even 3 days is difficult, very difficult. Anyway, so pound that like button. Jim Cramer. Well, first of all, Elizabeth Holmes. Have you heard about this woman who was promoting her tremendous Silicon Valley medical company? And I linked to a video below, or I will, where it's like from 3 years ago. Jim Cramer is just kissing her butt. She's lying her butt off about what this company really is. And the reason I bring this up is because you can't believe these gurus. You can't believe these faces out there It reminds me of like the altcoin and ICO pumper. Seriously, if you watch this video, don't fall for this trance, into this trance, because you look back at it now and it looks so ridiculous what this woman was saying about this company that really did not exist. And if you don't know about it, I mean, it got valued at over $1 billion and it was a complete scam. And for those of you who are like, well, my altcoin of the month, it sounds like an altcoin flavor of the month, the way she's promoting it. And if you guys who are promoting your altcoin flavor of the month think it can't happen to you, watch this video, see how enthusiastic Jim Cramer was. It reminds me of all the guys who don't really know that much about altcoins and ICOs now, who are just pumping away at ICOs. And anyway, it's a lesson to learn, this Elizabeth Holmes thing, and you can bring it over to the cryptocurrency ecosystem. I wanted to point out something about Johannesburg. Everyone's got these huge walls around their houses, and at nighttime it is dead there. I mean, the supermarkets close at 7 o'clock, but everyone's with their family and they live their lives inside their forts at night. But during the day, it's beautiful. It's a whole nother world. It's everyone living their life, and it's like the USA almost out there. And what does this have to do with Bitcoin? Well, again, they should have Bitcoin as insurance to prepare for the worst. But I just feel the need to give a shout out to my friends in Johannesburg. And, you know, I have a responsibility, I guess, almost, since I was actually on the ground there, to get rid of some of the rumors about it. You know, I at one time I didn't want to go to Johannesburg because I thought it was the murder capital of the world. And that's what happens in like the horrific ghetto neighborhoods that you don't go to. You just don't go. Like, just look in Baltimore. You don't go to West Baltimore, East Baltimore. I do. I know what I'm doing there. But as an outsider, you don't go to the bad neighborhoods of Baltimore. You go to like Federal Hill, which during the day is a nice place. And so there's your comparison right there. Baltimore and Johannesburg have similarities. During the day, I mean, Johannesburg might even be safer than Baltimore. During the night, I think Baltimore is definitely safer than Johannesburg. But people lock themselves in their houses in Baltimore also. So is it the ideal life to live in Johannesburg? No, it's not. It's not ideal. But it is, during the daytime, it is the Western world there. So if the government wants to make things less and less West, it's not going to last forever. So my friends, black and white in Johannesburg, get your Bitcoin as insurance. But right now, you know, you can turn the corner. You can turn the corner. I respect the people out there. And during the daytime, it is a beautiful, beautiful world. It really is. And people are living regular lives. It's not lives. It's not just about murder and everything that you hear. And if you are a person from America, you know, a guy, go there, see what's up, make some friends, get more people into Bitcoin there at least. So, I mean, the lesson for all of us around the world that's a Bitcoin lesson is don't end up dependent on the government. Because the people who do end up dependent on the government there, they are the ones who end up in the Lauren Southern videos in these white shanty towns or whatever, or in the black shanty towns, where you are just dependent on the government. You can't work. You don't know how to work for yourself. You have no independent skills, and you just become reliant on this government that is just a horrible government. There is no doubt that the South African government is a horrible government. Okay? You do not want to be reliant on that government. The Lauren Southern videos show you that. That's the lesson. But at the same time, you don't want to be reliable on the Baltimore government and live in freaking West Baltimore in the Housing Authority of Baltimore City House. Okay? You don't. So if you're a Johannesburg citizen and you're an independent person, and you know you got a nice wall around your house, barbed wire, I mean, it's low cost of living. You're living a good life. Okay? You're an okay life. I mean, I wouldn't mind, you know, living 6 months there when I was, you know, when I was in my 20s. I think it would be an interesting experience, early 20s. It would be an interesting experience to be in Johannesburg as it is now, because I'm an independent dude. I'm a safe dude. I understand. I wouldn't be relying on that government. If you get stuck in that paradigm there where you're relying on the government and you have to compete with affirmative action and all that, you're not going to do too well. It's not a fair playing field, and they just, it's the government is inefficient. They can't manage a darn thing. They want to take away farms from farmers, the South Africa. But again, I guess I'm talking about this a little bit too much. We got to get back into Bitcoin here. But Bitcoin is what helps you be independent. Okay, that's a great teacher of independence. If you are a long-term thinker who's able to save, just if you're a 20%er in South Africa, you probably can make a good life for yourself. Again, you can make it look at that beautiful ocean out there here in Uruguay, in Punta Del Este. But anywhere in the world, do not become reliant on the government for 1 second. You've got to be independent. Get into Bitcoin. All right. What else do we have here? We're going back. We're going back to what I really wanted to talk about. All right. Yeah, check out yesterday's show. I said I already talked about that. Whatever. BGold made their BTG Pay announcement. Did you guys hear about that? That you can make payments with BGold now? That's cool. All right, so here's something. Bittrex has delisted, what, 80 coins or something? It's ridiculous. I'm going to link to that below. But it's funny. One of them that got delisted was Metal. And when CNBC's Brian Kelly came on this show, my show, he recommended Metal. So I'm not saying Brian Kelly's a bad dude or someone who's like Elizabeth Holmes or Jim Cramer. But this is where you just got to be careful. When you hear a big voice out there recommend something, you just can't jump on it. You got to stay with the rock. You got to stay with Bitcoin. You got to stay with things that you know. You cannot get caught up in the madness, in the pumping that's out there, you know. So Daniel, 21 million club. He's the 21 million guy down in Mexico. Go visit his site, 21 million club. You can take one of his consultations if you need to split your crypto dividend. He's an awesome, awesome dude. And I will link to that below. Brhodium wanted me to say their Telegram group is live now, okay? They're getting closer to being on exchange. They want you to join their Telegram group. I will link to that below. What's it look like behind me? Oh, look at that. It's pretty nice. Yeah, my hair's... For all you guys, all the 80%ers out there who just like to look at my hair and stuff, you're the 80% hair club for men. You haven't listened to a word of what I said. I guess you're really enjoying this. Anyway, hopefully you're listening to this on the World Crypto Network podcast. You can get Andy Hoffman there, also Vortex, Thomas, all the guys. And again, we'll be in Denver on April the 25th. Pound that freaking like button now. All right, corporate culture is virtue signaling. Remember that. I like to say that. There's a guy out there, OmniFin. He has a great tweet that I'll link to below. He compares the characteristics of the 80%ers and the 20%ers. And yeah, there's all these, you know, we're talking about big talkers. Again, like Elizabeth Holmes. Elizabeth Holmes is no different than the guys, at least she shows her face. You know, there's these anonymous guys all over the chats and the comment sections and wherever, and they just talk these they make these tremendous claims. Never believe people who make tremendous claims. Oh, I'm able to make so much money off of these altcoins and flipping Bitcoin and being a trader. Never believe these tremendous, be very suspicious of people making tremendous claims that they cannot prove, and especially when they're not showing their face. I mean, at least Elizabeth Holmes showed her face. But yeah, this is one of those cautionary shows, I guess, today. Be careful, everyone. Be careful. Be a 20%er. Think it through. Be patient. Long-term thinking. Year 2020. One man's sold is another man's hold. All right, here's another tweet by Bitcoin Budgie. I hope I'm not forgetting anything here. We'll talk about Bprivate in a second. And yeah, you dudes in the chat, if you got questions, do a super chat. I'm not paying attention to anything. I can't really see what you're saying over there. I saw Daniel over there before. 21 million rocks the freaking house, man. You guys got to use his services, all his services. And he speaks Spanish, just like these dudes out here in Uruguay. Maybe he'll come down to down here to Punta del Este. It is really beautiful here, people. It is nice. Southern Hemisphere sun, though, can really get at you. All you Australians out there know that, brothers. All right. What else do we have? All right, Bitcoin. Yeah, what's he say here? Bitcoin Bungie says, Bitcoin will not create a free world since most people are addicted to slavery and love their masters. But Bitcoin can make you a freer person. Ditch the frustrating and depressing world of politics and focus on improving your own life. Yes, dude. Yes. Who cares about Donald Trump and all that madness? That's just a distraction. Who cares? You know, some of you guys were like, hey, Adam, did you check out UMBC beat Virginia? You're from Baltimore, right? Dude, I don't like that. I don't care because I'm tired of the government forcing me to pay taxes so UMBC can even function. So University of Maryland, Baltimore County can function. If it wasn't for people paying taxes, it's not a good school. Some people go to school there to learn. I understand people that can't afford other schools got to go there. It's not a good the basketball team. They're a bunch of I mean, they're supposed to be student athletes. For God's sakes, the whole NCAA is a joke. So no, it's bread and circuses, guys. Don't get distracted by that kind of thing. Don't get distracted by the NCAA tournament, and don't get distracted by politics. Be independent. Don't be a slave that loves your master. Be a 20%er. Think outside the box. Know how to be successful wherever you are, whether it be in Uruguay, whether it be in South Africa. And, you know, if things do get tough in Uruguay or South Africa, yeah, then you can move. You can pick it up in 1 second. Take your Trezor with you. Remember, check out the link section below if you want your Trezor, Ledger Nano, and all that good stuff. All right. What a rambling show this is. But, hey, man, some people like different stuff. Man, I'm trying to give you a little. It's a Saturday. Let's do a different thing. St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if they had a car race here today. My cousin went to the car race. I did not want to go to the car race. It's not my thing. I guess some people are drinking. I don't know Irish here. Maybe the Uruguayans just drink. I don't know. It seems pretty calm. I don't drink at all. So St. Patrick's Day used to be kind of fun when I was younger, and you know, you want to destroy your brain. No, you don't want to destroy your brain with alcohol. Be healthy, people. I did my sprints earlier out there. It's nice flat land right there by the Atlantic. Always have a sprint. Do a sprint week. A sprint day. You want to do your interval training once a week. Do 10 sprints as hard as you can, okay? Look it up, interval training, sprinting. That's part of the Adam Meister health tips right there. Once a week, I do interval training, and it's sprinting. And then I run 20 miles a week also. That is not interval training. And you probably can only do interval trainings better than doing the 20 miles. It probably is. All right, what do we have here? CoinDesk is really behind the times. They finally have an article about these airdrops, they call them, which of course are crypto dividends. And they're talking about how people now would do airdrops are safer to do than ICOs. Yeah, exactly. Giving it away, you're not going to get in trouble, at least compared to selling your ICO. It's a marketing tool. And you know, they talk about Monero V. They try to FUD Monero V. Absolutely ridiculous. But part of the growth of the entire crypto ecosystem are these crypto dividends, are new ways of marketing, are giveaways. And we have no idea where this is going to go. So I've been talking about this since August, these friendly forks. Congratulations, CoinDesk, for getting on the story now. That's great. But hey, you 20%ers here, you've been following this channel for a while. You appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the support. You guys are rocking it, baby. We're rocking this thing. And yeah, we'll be rocking in Los Angeles on April 17th. Come out to April on Century City. That link is below, dude. I can't wait to be with my boys out there in Southern California again. I love Southern Cal. You know, if you know how to hang in Los Angeles, if you're not an actor and an actress, or you know, a waiter or waitress, if you're not a person who gets down, because I'm a happy person. I don't understand depression, and I know a lot of you guys don't like when I say that. Maybe it's because of the way that I eat. Maybe it's because of the way I was raised. I guess, I mean, thank God I've got good parents. I don't know about depression and like true sadness that people talk about. So one can see how if one was in Los Angeles, one could get depressed, I guess, from seeing some of the sights, the Boulevard of Broken Dreams or whatever they call it. But man, when you get the hang of it there, and you got to have some money, I guess. It's fun. It can be fun. And once you get the hang of it. There are a lot of fake people out there, though. It's not for everyone. It's probably not for me. I don't live there. I don't live anywhere now. It's an interesting lifestyle. I don't live anywhere. Yeah, and I'm selling my other house in Baltimore now. As some of you know, I had 2 houses at one time, and I sold the other one a while ago. But the second one will be up for auction soon. If all goes well. All right. So what else? CNBC. Oh, I'm going to link to this. 65% of Americans save little or nothing, and half could end up struggling in retirement. Hey, man, 65%. That's getting close to 80%. What a coincidence. Almost, wow, 65% of Americans can't save. It's going to get up to 80% eventually, probably. And it's just the demarcation line right there. 80% are impulsive, can't save. The 20% are the ones that everybody's leeching off of, taxing off of, supporting UMBC with, so they can have a basketball team that beats Virginia or whatever they do over there. No, Bitcoin is the new savings account, people, okay? That's what you should be getting. Most Americans are not in that mindset, though, and to save at all, as you can see. Maybe they'll turn it around. Maybe 50% will get into a cryptocurrency one day. Maybe some of these 80%ers they'll probably get in for the different reasons, but maybe I'm an optimist. I think some 80%ers can do the right thing. We'll see. But be happy that you're a 20%er. Yeah. How did I know that I skipped the I don't know if I had a link to it yet. I'll check it in. The guy over at Bprivate who is fiddling around with Trezor solutions, he came up with he was able to send some Bprivate over to a Ledger Nano, apparently. So those dudes are working hard in the crypto dividend space. Obviously, we already have our Bprivate. We've got to be patient with that one. The Brhodium people are taking their time, but that's good. And they have that Telegram group or Telegram, whatever it's called. I'm not part of that social media thing. I'm not down with that. All right, everybody, pound that like button. That's enough of a show. I got to add the links now. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. Oh, it's dark now. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, check out the notes section below. I'll be back tomorrow with another show, and of course, check out the archives. We had a great This Week in Bitcoin with the guys yesterday. See you later. And yes, of course, check out a year ago, how much things have changed. What an anniversary it is. That was the day of the strong hand, that This Week in Bitcoin. We should be very proud of ourselves, those of us who've been holding since then, and those of us who will continue to hold until 2020 and beyond. That is the way. It is the savings account of the future. Bitcoin, baby. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.